2 weeks ago, I received the fine woven, no longer leather, magnetic link. I don't get it. I don't get it, Apple. Why? It drives me crazy. So 2 weeks ago, I received it. I've been wearing it almost every day. I'll be honest, I lasted maybe like a week and a half. I did not last the 2 weeks like I claimed that I was going to go because it's just not good. Like I honestly don't recommend this band. And that really does hurt because there's not very many items that I don't recommend from Apple. And there's been a few times where I've not recommended a product, including the leather link, but then changed my mind when I gave it a second try. Now this one, I don't think I'm gonna give it a second try because it's just not worth the $100 that it costs. I mean, it has held up better than I expected. Like I do a bunch of stuff off and on throughout the day. I'm typing on my laptop all day long. My dog, like when I take her for a walk or whatever, like she'll go crazy and like hop up on me and she'll scratch my watch bands and stuff like that. So she has done that to this watch band and it's not really showed any kind of real bad wear or anything. But overall, it doesn't work well as a watch band. And I just don't really like the look. The color options that they give us aren't bright and shiny enough. So this color right here is the blue color. I don't even know if they have an official name for it other than just blue. This color does remind me of one of the first leather loop bands that they made. It was called Bright Blue. I still actually have that band. It's right here. The leather bands just feel better. And here's the hard part. They work better. Like I expected this band to work exactly like the leather link. I was even surprised to see that it's actually thinner. The material itself around the magnets is actually thinner than the leather ones. So I expected it to hold better, but the magnets loosen up like crazy throughout the day. I'm having to readjust this watch band more than any other watch band that I've ever owned. And it's super frustrating. And I'm not the only one. I had somebody reach out through comments and told me that they were having the same issue. And when you do go to readjust it, it's not even like easy to readjust. Like this band, like it holds on. Like that's what I don't understand why it's loosening through, because it does hold on. It holds on better when you're trying to readjust it. And then it just makes it more annoying because you're constantly having to readjust and it's holding on and it just drives me insane. Like, I have not hated a watch band more than I've hated this fine woven magnetic link than any other watch band that I bought, Apple or non-Apple. Like, this band is just bad. But I'm Apple biased. Like, I'm fully biased towards Apple. I love their products. I love their stuff. But this one, I just don't get it. Like, I understand they want to be carbon neutral. Like, this has nothing to do with animals. Keep that in mind. Any vegan, vegetarian, all that kind of stuff, it's not to do with killing of animals. Like, if I worked at Apple today, I could go in their cafe and get a hamburger. I don't eat meat. Like, I eat chicken. I shouldn't say I don't eat meat. I do eat chicken, but that's the only meat. I don't eat any red meat, turkey, whatever. It's all because the cows. They tell me to eat more chicken, so I eat more chicken. But Apple in their cafe is still gonna be serving meat. Now they're just not using the whole animal. Now I'm not stupid. I understand that serving meat to just the employees uses less cows than it does to probably make a million watch bands. So less cows are technically dying, but I mean, they're still dying anyway. Any of you vegans out there, you're probably hating me right now. Like, it's like I said, I don't even eat cows. I just like to wear them on my watch band. I don't know. But overall, band just sucks. Like, I'm just gonna be fully blatant right there. This band is awful. It's not like the look of it, it looks pretty good. Like the feel of it, it feels fine. The fact that it gets loose throughout the day like no other band that I've ever owned is just awful. And that's why I'm returning it. I'm not keeping it. And I just, like, this is the largest band I can buy on the largest watch that I can buy. Like, it pretty much loops all the way around. If you look right here, it goes all the way. It has plenty of magnets to keep this thing secure. It has nothing to do with anything like that. Like my past leather link issue when I bought the band that was too small, pretty much because there just wasn't enough magnets. This one all just has to do with the fact that this band just has a flaw with it. And I'm glad that I'm not the only one and I can tell you that. And I highly recommend to stay away from this band if you are interested. Like, the leather link is my favorite band from Apple. I mean, it's so easy to put on, just the way it just connects. There's no buckle, there's no nothing, and it just fits so good. You just don't worry about it throughout the rest of the day. Never happened to readjust that one. I even went back to it because I was like, maybe I'm just readjusting the leather link and I just don't know it. But that's not the case. This one's just flawed. And it's awful. So Apple, this is my video to you to figure out a way to bring back leather. You know, you didn't say anything that you're doing it for the cows. You did it for the carbon neutral stuff. So you can backpedal. All you have to do is figure out how to carbon offset the stripping the cow's hide off and making watch bands. And if anybody can do it, you can. So highly recommend you guys figure that out, because that would be amazing. Sorry for all those that I offended. If you want to watch another video, I got one right here. If you don't, I fully understand. I hope you have a great one. God bless.